Okay. Got the recording started. Everything's all set up. Everything should be good. Oh, that's probably not tracking because I'm down a monitor now. Okay, that's better. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, Silksong coming out in like 2 weeks is wild. Like, I honestly thought that can was gonna be kept like kicked down the road all the way until 2026. I thought we were gonna get like early 2026, but golly, like getting it this soon, kind of nutty. But trailer looked really good. I mean, I've never actually played Hollow Knight myself, but I've watched it played a lot, so I have a good general vibe of Hollow Knight. And it looks like they changed enough in Silksong to, you know, make it look fresh, make it look new, make it feel different, but they kept everything in there that made Hollow Knight Hollow Knight. So it's I think it's gonna do well. I think it will live up to the hype. I definitely think it'll live up to the hype. So damn excited I took 2 days off just to stream it. Hell yeah, you know I'm gonna be there, man. I want to see the shenanigans, because let's be real, it's going to be a while before I get around to Silksong, because I still need to play through Hollow Knight. Ugh. Alright, without any further ado, so if you were here, not yesterday, but the day before, when I came to this truck, and I tried to use strength on it, and it was like, I looked up and it was like, yeah, use strength on it. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I did a little bit more digging online, and I saw the trailer for the announcement of being able to get Mew, and you have to be in this position to push the truck into the ocean. So that was a big surprise to me, and I was like, that seems like a weird way to do this, but you come here, and now you get the option for strength. I don't know how strong the Mew is going to be, but we can finally have our chance to catch Mew. We saved in front of here, so if... Oh, it's only level 30. That's like a million times... Okay. Okay, I was not expecting it to be level 30. Huh. Nest Ball? Alright, also, if we do catch this should get us 2 achievements. One specifically for the boom, easy catch on the Mew. And that's 2. All 170 Pokemon and Mew. But yeah, thinking about it, it kind of makes sense, because I always thought you'd push the truck like forward or backwards so Mew would be out from underneath it, but pushing the truck into the ocean, never would have thought about that. It was definitely an interesting design. But yeah, I thought Mew was going to be like level 100. But okay, so all that leaves us for the rest of the achievements of our just general playthrough is rematches against the gym leaders, and then once we do that, then we can move on to our Nuzlocke. I have no idea how strong the rematches for the gym leaders are, but while working off stream to fill out the Pokedex, kind of got Blastoise up to level 90, because Blastoise was like the easiest one to use in Cerulean Cave. So we might be good, we might be a bit over leveled. But I do want to show this off real quick. Alright, so in this box, these are the extra Pokemon that you need to get to the 170. First things first, you need to get a Tyrogue by obviously breeding either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, and then getting Hitmontop. You level up Tyrogue to level 20, and the attack and defense have to be the same. I bought a couple extra, I think it was proteins and irons, just in case once we got to like level 19, if I needed to up one or the other to make them in line. But for the most part, my Tyrogue leveled up, like increased its attack and defense at the same time. Obviously, friendship for Golbat and Crobat, friendship for Chansey and Blissey. Kingdra is a little annoying Either A, you have to catch a bunch of Horsey and hope for one of them to have oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A dragon scale, so then you can use the link trade item on it to get the Kingdra, or I'm glad I looked into this because someone made the great comment of just have a Pokemon use Thief on Horsies while you catch them. You'll eventually get it. It's the quickest way to do it. Absolutely true. Umbreon Eevee Friendship Evolution at night. Espeon Eevee Friendship Evolution during the day. Simple enough. Metal Coat trade. Breed Pikachu, Raichu. Upgrade trade. Metal Coat trade. Sunstone on Gloom. King's Rock trade on Poliwhirl. Breed Clefairy. Breed Wigglytuff. King's Rock trade on Slowpoke. Breed Magmar, breed Elekid, breed Jinx, which I honestly forgot about these three even being in Gen 2, honestly. I just remembered these three, so I needed to double check, but these are the essentially 19 Pokemon that you need. It's just Hitmontop and Tyrogue are one and the same because, you know, had to evolve it. Other than that, I don't think there's any really tricky Pokemon. I will say for the Eeveelutions, don't bother breeding the Eevee. Just go to the cycling route and catch some extra Eevees. These eggs were taking forever to hatch, even with my Magmar Flame Body. It wasn't worth it. I ended up saying screw it and just caught the extra ones. Those are easy. Obviously, Dragonite takes forever to level up, so as soon as you start your whole process of working through and leveling things up to make them evolve, put Dratini in your team. It'll make your life so much easier. It'll take up a spot, but in the long run, it's so much better. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty straightforward. Just, you know, want to make sure I showed that off. Now, I'm assuming we just go in and we talk to Brock, which that being said, I'm also going to save in front of Brock because I don't know how strong Brock's going to be. I'm hoping he's going to be like low 70s, mid 80s. Because if he's like hundreds, this is going to be bad. Okay. Oh, wow. This is going to be a lot easier than I thought. Yeah, Blastoise definitely a bit more powerful than what I needed him to be. Okay. So, you could probably go and do the, what's the word I'm looking for? You could probably do the rematches almost immediately. Because, yeah, only being 56... Like, maybe you can technically go do the rematches before you go to the Elite Four. Maybe that's why it's as low as it is, because, what was it? The level cap for... Boom. Alright, so that's what? Normal and above? Because... you don't need to, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't need to, like, have the level cap or anything like that, because I'm assuming by the time you get to the, what's the word I'm looking for? The rematches themselves, you're probably not really worrying about the level cap, because it seems like once you beat the Pokemon League, the level cap is just gone. I mean, clearly, our frickin', our Blastoise is level 90. But in all honesty, probably what I will do is... Alright, I'm not even going to bother saving. I'm just going to go in hoping that what we run into... Yeah, just... Alright. Though level 68 to 56 still a little bit closer, I'm going to assume that I'm going to one-shot the majority of these with a Thunderbolt. Alright, not a big surprise. Vaporeon just very tanky. Alright, 69 for Raichu, nice. Dugong, also incredibly tanky. Alright, we'll probably swap out Raichu here just to make our lives a little bit easier. Alright, Slowking, a little bit dangerous for Venusaur, but Venusaur does have a couple levels, so I think we'll be okay. We'll go Razor Leaf. Ooh. I don't like that. Giga Drain for a little bit more damage. Went to sleep. Alright. I'm gonna hit it with Leech Seed while it's asleep. Ayo, Charmeleon. How's it going? How is your Thursday? Thought going to sleep was your big mistake. Alright, Starmie was the dangerous one last time. I was gonna say. Alright, so I was gonna say, I'm assuming you're not gonna full heal again. Alright, we sack off you, that's fine. We bring out Gengar because you're part psychic. Hit you with a solid Shadow Ball. Boom. Easy. And then here we'll just kind of, I guess, kind of push down the Milotic. Right. That didn't do a whole lot. Let's see what Psychic does. Psychic. Alright, let's just keep clicking Psychic. Maybe we can get a Speedy drop. Of course. Come on. Can I get it? There we go. Finally, a Speedy drop. Alright. That works for me. We'll risk the Raichu with the solid Thunderbolt. Boom. Okay, cool. And that's Misty done. Okay, so we're going to be getting to the Nuzlocke a lot quicker than I thought, because I was thinking that these rematches were going to be like post Elite Four levels. But glad to hear you're doing okay, Charmeleon. Always glad to hear when someone's doing well. Alright. Go on to Vermilion. Also, when we go to do the Nuzlocke, I think I'm going to switch emulators. Give RetroArch a try, because with RetroArch, I should actually have the achievements pop up. Which, that's one thing that I've generally been missing. Nidoking comes in, we hit Earthquake every single time. Yeah, I don't... Alright, this is dangerous. That being said, so is Earthquake. Alright, so definitely, honestly, the Nuzlocke of this not gonna be that big of a deal, because if we can make it through the alright, there's Surge. But if we can make it through the Elite Four, these will be like the least of our problem. Oh, the annoying thing is we gotta go all the way back to Sabrina, which I think we're gonna stop off along the way and grab up some not some escape ropes. We're just gonna grab an escape rope because I don't feel like having to deal with going all the way through Sabrina. Alright, and this is where we hit Flamethrower and just win. Especially with Charizard being level 80. Victory Bell. Oh, by the way, has anyone seen the new Mega Victory Bell? What are your thoughts? I will save my thoughts for a little bit. I want to see what other people are thinking. Alright, there's Erica down. So yeah, definitely if you are trying to do this, I would say the most efficient way possible. Go and fill out your Pokedex just to get that extra bit of training done. It'll make your life so much easier for these last couple achievements for your first playthrough. Not a big surprise that Muck, yeah. Not a big surprise that Muck survived. Muck's an absolute unit. Yeah, Crobat was never gonna survive. Venomoth will probably survive. No, didn't survive. Tentacruel's pretty solid. Yeah, I was gonna say, Tentacruel's fairly solid. Swallet is gonna definitely be a tanky unit. Alright, got real close there. Alright, Weezing probably will survive. No, okay, cool. Gengar pulled it out. Nice. Okay, cool. Another achievement down. Alright, heal up, and then we can just run through Sabrina, which we'll probably lose Gengar, because if we don't one-shot everything, then Gengar's gonna take at least one stab Psychic, and it's probably gonna die. If we're being 100% honest. Oh yeah, and then we need to stop off at the Pokemart on the... Okay, I couldn't remember if the Pokemart was here or up further. Alright, can I buy an escape rope from you, sir? Thank you. Alright. Now we're just going to employ our usual strategy. I'm sure there's obviously a much faster way, but I know this way works. There we go. Got a ball. Ooh. And hitting the Thunder Wave, rough. Ooh, going heavy on the barriers. I don't like that. Alright, if you can use items, so can I. Oh, okay. Ooh. That was rude. Alright, Blastoise. Let's just use our overpowered big man. Alright. Probably should have switched here, but let's find out. Oh, okay. Alright, let's throw out Raichu. There we go. T-Bolt's a little bit better. Alright, Charizard 82, Espeon. Let's bring the big man out. Ice doesn't resist water, does it? If it did, it didn't resist enough. Alright, Sabrina is down. Get me out of here. Alright, we fly to Blaine. So after Blaine, we fight Giovanni. After Giovanni, we double check to make sure I'm not stupid and that we have all of the achievements that we need. We start the adventure all over again, but we have Nuzlocke mode, so then we'll probably start the adventure multiple times over again. Not Intimidate. Whatever will I do against Intimidate? Venusaur. Rapidash. Yep, nope. Man, that Intimidated, it's really doing a number on us right now. I don't know how we're gonna make it with this Intimidate. Oh, what a hard battle. Yeah, if you want to have more of a challenge, definitely come here before you do the Pokemon League. So I don't know how that would necessarily work with Giovanni. I mean, honestly, my personal opinion, just do it after the Elite Four. Having this. Oh. Oh, huh. Interesting. I wasn't actually expecting him to just leave. Yeah, no, he's just gone. Interesting. Real quick. Retro achievements. View achievement list. That's Nuzlocke mode level cap. Oh, maybe there is no thing for rematching Giovanni. Okay. Yeah, rematch of fire. Okay. Rock Smash, Nuzlocke mode, challenge Nuzlocke, Okay, so yeah, then that's all those three. Then those three. Get that champion. Okay, Brock's Ultimate Team. Okay, so then. Okay, interesting. Yeah. Okay, so there is no rematch for Giovanni, which I mean makes sense, but huh, okay. I could have sworn there was. All right. Well, with that being the case, let me hit the save button just in case. We never know when we might need to come back to this. All right, let's close out of this. All right, I'm gonna open up RetroArch. All right, let's see. I wonder, can I just like drag and drop? I don't know. Load. No. Load content. C drive. No. Go back. Okay, that's not. It's not the D drive. Yeah, no, it's definitely not the D drive. Okay. Oh, I can do a search. Let's see. RCH GD space LW. Okay. I don't like how this is set up. Maybe it's explore, search name. Yeah, that doesn't. Oh, load core. Okay, maybe this. Okay, maybe I need to do it through this desktop. Okay, so it's not actually trying to. Okay. So it's not load core, load content. Okay. Uh, Desktop. Okay, now, okay. Okay, so open. Okay, so playlist, load content, settings. All right, let's restart it. Maybe if after I loaded it. Why is this weird? Load content. Did it? Yeah, I don't. Oh, maybe I need to download cores. Okay. Okay, that might be it. 3DS, DS, Game Boy Color. Okay. Alright, so now that we have that downloaded, alright. Then I load content. Now I load the content for... Ah, okay. Ooh, stuff. Audio option. No, audio mute. Disk save state. Oh. Are you seriously telling me that I don't have? Ugh, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't like this. Yeah, you know what? There's so many just not. So many things that don't seem useful. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep running BizHawk. I will just edit in the achievements popping. Fuck it. It won't be that hard. Yeah, there's just not enough okay, yeah. We're still good there. Alright. Let's go ahead. Start a new game. Alright. Difficulty modes. Challenge. Challenges. Level cap and Nuzlocke. I wonder if obtaining more EXP... You know, I'm going to put obtain more EXP just to make things go a little bit faster for the Nuzlocke. So that way I don't have to worry about doing a million things. If, obviously, we don't get the first achievement when we beat Brock, we'll come back and we'll restart it, but... Yep, blah, blah, blah. You're a professor. Show me Magnemite. Cool. You know what? We'll switch our look for the Nuzlocke. Why not? Still Rosnell. Can't stop me. And as always, rival-ish chat. Right, we don't get running shoes yet. 11:30. So there's 11. There's 30. 11:32. Close enough. Wait, don't go. I gotta catch this Pikachu real quick. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, crap. I forgot we were trying to nickname because of Nuzlocke. Shit. Can I nickname from here? Sure can. Okay. What are we looking at? Still special attack down. Interesting. That's gonna be a problem for later, isn't it? Starting an adventure telling your mom how... Oh, does she give us the running shoes here? I don't remember. Oh, right. He's the one that tells us we need to go to Viridian. Okay. 5 potions. Barking. Time to time. Running shoes. Perfect. Cool. Alright, now we can schmoove. Always talk to the nice man. Now I'm wondering if because it's a Nuzlocke mode, that's why it's not... Okay, just out of curiosity, because normally I would run back... Okay, no, so... Alright, does this... Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so dealing with the Bellsprout just not going to be worth it. Alright. Alright. We can load up a little bit of experience there. Let's heal up real quick, because we're not about to fight the rival with a partially beat up Pikachu. Alright, I don't know what's going to be the best course of action, because more often than not, all you got to really do is just hit your attack move over and over again. And blah blah blah. Here, have some Pokedexes. I don't want to have a Pokedex. Brr. Cool, now we got some Pokeballs. Alright, I'm gonna save here just so we can kind of save some time. Wait. Warning, there's a different... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to save over it anyways. We got all of our achievements out of it. That's all that really matters. Because I'm assuming if we lose here, everything's just done. Tail Whip is dangerous. Okay, static is useful. There we go. We got the paralyzed. We got really lucky there. Not gonna lie. Having the special attack down is definitely a big detriment, to say the least. Alright, so we need to try and catch pretty much whatever our first Pokemon we run into is. I'm hoping for a Bellsprout or an Oddish. Because going into Misty with both like a Bellsprout and or Oddish with Bulbasaur is going to be huge. Alright. I'm not 100% sure what the 1 means. I'm assuming it means like this is your 1 encounter. Bellsprout shows up. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like first thing that shows up, it has the 1 there to let you know this is your encounter. So that's kind of nice. Alright, let's heal up. It's probably going to be better for me to try and at least get some kind of training done before we start really trying catch anything. So maybe we come over here, try and catch whatever we can get here. Alright, Mankey's solid. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Pokeball here. Huge. Okay, cool. Also, yeah, at this point I've given up on nicknaming things. I know that's like kind of goes against the whole Nuzlocke portion of things, but I forgot on Pikachu and I can't easily change it, so screw it. Alright, let's at least train up a little bit. Mainly thinking this Rattata. So if we can get Rattata at least up to like 5 or 6, that'd be great. Alright, Rattata versus Rattata, I can live with this. Alright. I was gonna say, if another like level 2 Rattata comes out, alright. Well, I gotta worry about Poison Point. Rattata level 4 is good. Let's go get healed up. I should honestly probably try and play this on speed up just to make time go a little bit quicker, but the very beginning of Pokemon's always a little slow. Not much you can do about it. You just gotta kind of accept it. Alright, 4v4. Solid crit. Alright, that almost got us a level. Let's see if we can't get a nice switch in. Alright. Pikachu did fine against us last time. I cannot deal with a poison at the moment. Alright, Rattata being level 5 makes things a little bit better. I do want to get a little bit stronger because if we run into a like solid Bellsprout or Oddish in Route 2, also I am kind of, alright, you know what? I am going to save here. I'm going to try and catch a Pokemon, provided that it's not already a Rattata. I'm not risking a Poison Point. Alright, do you just... Okay, you die in 2, alright. That's fine enough. Okay, found a Spearow. Tackle. One more tackle? Nope, still dead. Okay. Again, I'm not chancing a Poison Point. Instant dead. That's 6 on Rattata. Maybe we at least go to 7, so that way we have at least a little bit of a coverage. Okay, out of curiosity, Pokeball. Okay, so you can still catch Pokemon. So does it stop you from adding it to your team? Does it just not work in battle? Like, how does the Nuz... How does that work? Oh, okay. Cool, you can catch it for, like, your dex, but... Okay, that's interesting. I'm assuming that's still counted. Okay, cool. That's good to know. That's good to know. Alright, yeah, let's get like Rattata and Mankey up to 7. Oh, it got added to the team. It's just dead. Interesting. I don't know why I would have thought it would have went to the box. I'm stupid. Oh, and because, okay. It's perma-dead. Duh. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait, it wasn't dead when... Okay. That's an interesting way to handle that. So you can still catch things, it's just when you catch them and they're not viable, they just dead. They dead forever. I can get behind that. That's fair enough. Again, not risking a poison point. Maybe we should do training somewhere else, but this is actually decent enough XP. Alright, this is probably going to be our last battle with, yep, with Rattata anyways. And quick attack. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Alright, Mickey will be useful for Brock. Again, not gonna risk a poison point. Not gonna lie, would have preferred to get Nidoran male or female here, other than the Mankey, because obviously Nidoking was just such an absolute unit, but there's gonna be other chances to get what are the odds? Oh, okay, we played that a little too fast and loose, if you ask me. But sometimes you gotta play it a little fast and loose. And I'm sitting here trying to think. We could throw Return on Pikachu. Return on Pikachu did us pretty good for the most part. I mean, granted, after a certain point, we just stopped using it. And not risking a poison point, just because I've seen how often it activates in this game. Ooh, I also have to keep an eye out for, like, if there's a shiny clause for the, Alright, this is just dangerous for Mankey. I'm not gonna take that chance. One peck could probably kill him. But once we get Mankey up to 7, we'll push to Route 2 and beyond. Alright, one more battle. Perfect, another Rattata. Alright, I at least feel more confident now with our team and its ability to survive. Let's go ahead and push forward. I am going to assume that it's not going to stop me from picking up like Bulbasaur and things like that if I've already caught something in Viridian Forest. Because that's like an event Pokemon, not an actual encounter. Alright, Route 2. Our first interaction is Oddish. Okay, I can live with Oddish. Can I get a paralyze? Alright, one more. Alright, I've done everything that I could. Alright, we're gonna go Minky Scratch. One more Scratch. Perfect. Huge. Alright, Oddish now on the team. Again, would have preferred Bellsprout over Oddish, but beggars can't be choosers. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll run into Bellsprout in the forest. Alright, once again, gonna take probably a little bit of time. Mostly because grass types don't really have that much to be super effective against. How much will this do? It'll take forever. Just send out the Pikachu, hit Thunder Shocks. Pikachu 8, Thunder Wave. Okay, Thunder Wave, pretty great. Definitely gonna... Like, when we get to Viridian, starting off with Pikachu so we can have our first encounter immediately hit Thunder Wave pretty much no matter what. And then depending on what comes up will determine what I use. If it's one of the bugs, I'll probably throw out Oddish just to kind of bump it down and not have to worry about any major damage. Alright. Ooh, I only get one back. Yeah, that's not enough. Alright. Alright, Oddish level 5. Hopefully that means better things. Real quick, Oddish, what is your special attack up? That's good at least. That'll be very helpful. I'm trying to think, is there anything... I'm assuming it's going to be just the 3 drains that we're really going to be focusing on when it comes to Oddish. Probably like if we keep Oddish throughout, I'm assuming like it's gonna be Mega Giga, probably like Poison Powder, if not Toxic. Definitely can't trust Oddish. Oh, did not mean to switch to you. Shit. Okay, that actually works out. I thought Pikachu was up top. Alright, well, that split the experience more than what I wanted it to, but whatever. Alright, we know Pikachu is not the first option. One more level for Oddish, and then we can move along. Obviously, this playthrough is going to be a little bit slower because we're going to want to take our time. Okay, so we're at a speed tie. Got it. Alright, solid. Okay. Sweet Scent, never gonna use it. Yeah, alright. try to start off with the Pika. Because I will say I am concerned if we end up hitting a... Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the Dex Nav. Alright, cool. So, alright, our first encounter is a Weedle. Ugh, alright. Alright, we hit Thunder Wave. We switch to Oddish to avoid... Alright. Avoid a poison, and let's see if we can't... Perfect. Alright, Weedle was caught. Not a big surprise. Would a Thundershock have killed? Okay, Thundershock would not have killed. That's good to know. Okay, apparently this area is just chock full of Weedle. Alright, and as is tradition... Okay, I couldn't remember if she was a battle or not. Alright, this is fine. Okay, Pikachu up to 9. Not worried about it. Again, I'm not going to even consider using anybody else, because I'm not about to have anyone get poison pointed. Ba-da-ba. Ooh, thunder, huh? Okay. Sounds like it's gonna storm early today. Alright, let's see if we can at least get our little Weedle here up to Kakuna real quick. Alright, we already know that it's just gonna be a waste of time for Weedle to try and fight this thing. Alright, we can try this. Alright, that did 5 damage. Alright, I'm not taking the risk on a crit, and we might as well get someone else experience in here so we can use you. Okay, let's go heal up. Unfortunately, once again, Weedle, not necessarily a great option for trying to level up. Rattata's at least going to be neutral damage. Pidgeys and Spearows are going to be rough to deal with. Both the Nidorans aren't going to be fun. Mankey might be okay. Mankey might be okay. And then obviously like Caterpie, Metapod, all that. I'm just generally hoping that as long as we can get Weedle up to Beedrill, that Twin Needle is going to do us some decent work. Because if Twin Needle can at least pull off some paralyzes at times, I think we'll be pretty set. Other than that, the only time we'll ever really want to use Weedle will be in a situation where Weedle will have a good chance of dying. You know what? Yeah, you just keep using. You keep using Tail Whip there, Rattata. Alright, I'm not about to be here forever trying to poison Sting, frickin' Nidoran to death. It's just not worth it. Mankey or Rattata comes out, sure, I'll give it a shot. I'll see how far we can get with Weedle before I go, I'm a little scared. Alright, that's... Alright, once we get Weedle to, we got a poison. Okay, well, how much damage is that gonna do? Ooh, that's double Leer. Okay, good job, Weedle. Good job. I was getting worried about how many Leers were coming in. I was like, it's not gonna end up doing that much damage, right? It's not super effective or anything like that. Alright, level 2 Mankey should be nothing. There's the poison. Alright, 17 health. I'm willing to push it. Like I said, just quicker to use Pikachu in this scenario. At some point I'll probably do it off stream, honestly. I'll want to catch enough Pokemon to make sure I can get the experience share, because experience share is going to be insanely necessary for the Nuzlocke, just to make life a bit easier. Alright, cool. Harden, which we will never touch. Alright, switch back to the Chew. Pretty much the plan is start working through Viridian. If I think any of the other Pokemon can handle whatever's about to come out, I will switch to that Mon just to, you know, I guess kind of speed up the leveling process of everybody. There is a good chance that what I will do is once we make it through Viridian and we have Bulbasaur, I'll take the time to speed up the game just so we can get through just all of our training faster. And that way we don't really have to worry about it nearly as much. Alright. Metapod's just solid experience, so let's just grab it up. Yep, let's just do the fights. There's no point in not doing them. Of course you poisoned Edict. Alright. Alright, switching to Caterpie. Let's get Kakuna out there. Good for you, Kakuna. Alright, how much health do you have, Pikachu? You got 21. Alright, let's just count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. That is fine. We will use one of our mini potions. Alright, we got 22 now. 21, 22, 20, there we go. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, we're just gonna say we're close enough. It's not gonna matter. Alright. Can we buy antidotes? We can buy antidotes. I'm going to buy 12 right now. I'm going to buy 10 more Pokeballs. Not that I think we'll necessarily need the 10 more Pokeballs. More so just in case. But having the antidotes at the ready will be the biggest thing. Because I'm assuming if you die from poison, walking back to the Poke Center, it means death. Because at the very least, that's how I would play it. Oh, perfect. An antidote. Alright, well, that puts us up to 13. Okay, you got 3. Another Weedle? Okay, cool. One shot the Weedle. Yeah, we're definitely learning Quick Attack over Growl. Can anybody do anything real? Nah, Kakuna's just gonna be an annoying. I was not paying attention. Okay, it was another Weedle. Alright, perfect. Alright, that's 12 on Pikachu. I think the level cap was 15? I think it was 15. Another Caterpie. Alright, let's let Kakuna go, because again, Kakuna's going to be one of the harder ones to train. With only having Poison Sting for like the longest time, it's going to be rough. Not even gonna give me 1 poison. Cool. Alright, let's have Rattata finish this off. Alright, that's 8 for Kakuna. Okay, run back and heal. Because getting Kakuna to B-Drill is gonna be its, like, survive condition. Because when it evolves into Beedrill, it should learn Twin Needle immediately. Which stab Twin Needle with a high... I think it has a... I don't... yeah, it should have a high chance to poison, essentially. Because even if it's like, hey, here's a 20% chance to poison, it hits twice, so that would technically be more like a 40. Which would be really nice. So, I'm also sitting here trying to think. Misty was rough. Misty was incredibly rough to deal with when we made it to her because of that Starmie. Everything else was fine. That Starmie was nasty. We also went in a little under level cap. I don't know where level cap would have been. I would assume it was like 26 or something like that. So I don't think that extra level would have made that much of a difference, but still, like, we lost a lot to Misty, so, and not having anything that would, I guess, be particularly great. About to use Caterpie. Kakuna, get out there. I'm gonna hit Harden a couple times just to make its tackle pretty well useless. Because again, it doesn't matter what my speed is. All right, it's only gonna be doing 2 damage. If I can at least get a poison off. Yeah, it doing 2 damage per tackle is really nothing. I'm not gonna worry about the Metapod. Alright. Okay, we got the poison. That's still 2 damage. Alright. Alright. It's going for Harden. Okay, cool. Nice. Good level for Kakuna here. Alright, I know Kakuna is low, but the next trainer only has one Pokemon anyways. Alright, let's give Rattata some love. Because if Rattata can learn Bite before Brock, Rattata will actually be okay against Brock. Alright. Of course you poisoned. Alright. Alright, 28. 1, 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're fine. And that's why we ran up here. Alright, now we're back to full health. So, let's see. First, we need to run back to what's-his-face, get our Bulbasaur. Free Pokeball. Again, that should be a Nugget. I don't know why that changed to a Pokeball. Honestly, probably what I should do is I should probably... Actually, you know what? Yeah, screw it. Let's have Kakuna out front, so that way we can get Kakuna at least up to 3 damage. That was a lot more. Okay, 15. We're gonna get Beedrilled before we get to Bulbasaur, which is useful. I'm just gonna... Actually... How much? Decent enough damage, right? There we go. Alright. Kakuna just became more viable. Which now, it having Twin Needle will make pretty much anytime we run into one of the grass poison types, just an easy setup. Oh, it learned Fury Attack? Ugh, that's kind of lame. Alright, well. Hopefully Twin Needles sooner rather than later. Alright, Rattata, you're out front. Oh my god. I'm assuming that was a crit, but oh my god. Okay. And then Oddish is literally just... Oddish is going to be a pain in the ass to level up. That's all there is to it. Like, if I could go to Mount Moon, that would make my life so much easier. Alright, making sure Bulbasaur isn't just immediately dead. Cool. Alright. So, long as you don't lose out on your first encounter, you can have a full team going into Brock. Honestly, you shouldn't really need a full team going into Brock. That being said, you know, never hurts. And goody, Bulbasaur's already level 10, which is huge. Alright, I'm gonna say let's go back through the forest, because I think it'll be quicker to run to Pewter's Poké Center when we're doing our training, rather than pallets, even if we do specifically come into here. Yeah, Bulbasaur should generally be a unit. So then I don't have to worry about all the poison. Gonna say Vine Whip's not gonna do anything to me. Yeah, Bulbasaur is gonna be great here. Even going up against things like Metapod, like, yeah, sure, it's gonna be a little annoying because it's gonna keep hitting Harden and our tackles are not gonna do much, but with Leech Seed, we're set. Honestly, I think I might just stay in here for Bulbasaur. Huge. This might be a little dangerous. That's why I was gonna say that this might be a little bit dangerous. I can't have you clicking confusion. Yeah, nope, cannot have you clicking confusion. That is far too scary. Because if that crit, that'd be one dead Bulbasaur. Ba-ba-da-ba. Alright, just out of curiosity, what's going on here? What kind of levels are we seeing? Alright, well, that's not a great start, but just because you can find a 2 here doesn't mean you can't find a 2 in the Viridian Forest. To be honest, I don't know why. I should just use Vine Whip. Alright, level 5 Weedle. That's pretty solid. Alright, Alright, if I remember correctly, the rival fight down on Route 22. He's only like level 8 or something like that, 8 or 9. So we could probably easily just go and do that. Kind of where we're at. I kind of want to just see where level cap is. Not because I think I need level cap for the rival fight, just more so I just want to see where I'm at. And do I really need to like power speed through some training, which honestly probably do. We know Pidgey isn't a big deal because Pidgey doesn't learn Gust for some reason. At least not until later. Like the fact that Gust isn't its standard move, it just seems kind of silly if you ask me. Oh, I don't know why I went Vine Whip there. That's just me being dumb. Once we hit 15, we'll heal up, and then we'll go deal with rival. Because again, I'm assuming 15 is the level cap. Poison powder, yes. Poison powder was great to have. Not worried about sleep powder. Alright, yeah, it didn't look like any more XP was coming Bulbasaur's way, so we'll swap off there. Honestly, I think Bulbasaur could probably just run a clinic through. Brock would just Vine Whip alone. Because pretty much everything Brock has is 4 times weak to grass. But that being said, I want to play this a lot more cautiously than I did the standard playthrough. Because you never know what you're going to run into. Chuck. Gone. Cool, that's gone. Honestly, everything's gone so smoothly so far, I don't think I'm even going to worry about healing up. I've only used a couple Thunder Shocks anyways. It's not like it'll make a difference. Should have picked up the berries, but whatever. Berries. your berries. Alright, heal up. Head back towards Viridian Forest. Get Pikachu to 15. And yeah, I will probably just... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just juice up the speed. It makes the most sense. Let's get the music turned down at least a little bit so it's not as awful in our ears. But 300 speed should help speed things along nicely. We don't need double team. Alright. Even though... even though Beedrill is not going to be helpful here, it's going to be easier to train up Beedrill. Alright, I should probably just click Fury Attack, to be honest. Click Fury Attack. If it doesn't kill, then we hit Poison Sting if need be. Alright, 22. Starting to run low on Fury attacks. Alright, with that, I'm gonna go heal. Sadly, still no Twin Needle. Alright, go in here. Alright, that's 13 already. They're moving through this pretty quickly, which is nice. I only got Fury Attack a couple more times, which isn't a big deal. We could probably click Poison Sting through a lot of our problems. Oh, no more PP left on that. Alright, well, with 20 health, I'm gonna go heal up. Can I get some more like level 4 Pidgeys? Or actually, just give me like high level anythings. Yeah, because getting 40 experience per battle is pretty nice. Getting the 20s is kind of low. Yeah, like that. Okay, 37 for a level. Okay, give me more Bellsprouts. Apparently those are pretty. Like, give me a level 5 Bellsprout. Like that'd be amazing right now. Just level 5 Bellsprout. Seriously, give me like a level 5 Bellsprout. That would be so much XP. I probably should have paid attention to see how much the Oddish was. Alright, I think we got one more Fury attack in us. 57 for a level 5 Caterpie, that's not bad. Alright, we might be able to Poison Sting our way to 15. Alright, not mad about a level 5 wheel, that's not bad. Alright, one more. Focus Energy. I'll do Focus Energy over Harden, but I'm probably never going to actually click it. Alright, Oddish is the next most useful one here. Alright, that's just not enough. Alright, at least try the Rattata. Quick attack, quick attack. Yeah, that's a little bit for both. Throw out the Beedrill so that we don't have to worry about getting poisoned. So we can't use Beedrill anymore because Beedrill just has Poison Sting, so we'll switch to Bulbasaur if we run into a scenario like that again. Alright, how many absorbs will it take to... Not great, but decent enough experience. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered trying. Alright, Arsh is almost out of absorbs, so let's heal. I could probably honestly just start using the Rattata for a lot of these. So let's start doing that. So Rattata comes out, quick attack. Okay, yeah. So if I need to immediately switch for whatever reason, just bring out the Rattata. Get the Rattata at least going. I'm gonna, again, I wanted to try my best to avoid getting poisoned, so maybe we're fairly close. You know what's good? We'll still bring out the Rattata. Rattata looking a little low. Alright, we're gonna start bringing out the Mankey. Oh, I can't believe it crit there. Fuck me, dude. Alright, well, that's a Mankey gone. Oh. Sorry, Mankey. You died. This is part of the problem of playing at super high speeds. Though I will say I am a little surprised at the... Okay, we can't use Rattata anymore or else it's gonna die. Can I please get something other than like stuff that Audition is not going to be good against? Fine, we'll absorb our way through a level 5 category. Because that should at least be decent experience. Oh god, we're only at 13. And then we still have Rattata to go through. How many absorbs did Rattata? 9. Alright. Heal up. I will definitely say don't be like me and play on like 300% speed just to make this thing go faster. Take your time with it, but I definitely don't have the patience to do this all over again, especially after already doing it once. Like, I'll probably not like go to the hyper speed after this because everything should be like a little bit more chill. Actually, I might be able to absorb my way through a lot of my problems now. Especially if nothing super effective is going to be coming my way. And we cannot absorb our way through that though. No, that will definitely take way too long. Absorb through this. I think we only have like 5 more absorbs anyways. I got 3 more absorbs. Okay, with only 1 absorb left, we're gonna go heal. This should be the last one. And that's 15 for you, and then Rattata should be pretty straightforward. It's just gonna be, it's literally gonna be me clicking quick attack. Pretty certain I heard Penny whining, so everybody give me a few moments. I will be right back. I just need an MMO a little more faster paced than WoW. That's fair. I've never actually played WoW myself, so I can't like speak on it. Whew, okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, we kept it under single digits.
In the face! Oh. Hit him in the face!
Excuse me? Can I hit this man, please?
Look out! Don't get too close to him!
Hello? Game? Okay.
Alert to arms!
Pretty certain you shouldn't be allowed to alert to arms when I'm beating your head in, but you know, whatever. It's not my game to design.
Yeah, you
Son of a bitch.
Oh, damn it.
Eat it.
Alright.
Nice. Trick shot. Oh. I should get a trophy for this.
Hey! Got a trophy for it. That's the only reason why I kept doing this, because I was figuring there was a trophy for beating the high score.
That should get you real good. Yes. Oh, you were that hungry. Oh no. Oh no. I'm paying the utmost respect to you right now.
You better be paying the utmost respect to me.
Oh. Okay, Ryko. Thank you for showing up. Ultra Ball. What? No. No way. Holy crap. What are the odds? What are the first time we encounter Ryko after catching Entei? What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. That's the hard part, is not wanting to get greedy when you're close.
And this is it, bitch!
He did it!
If there was a teabag emote, I would be teabagging so hard.
I can't imagine that would get approved.
A teabag emote?
Yeah.
No. Well, either way, that's going on TikTok. Because fuck that bitch.
Hell yeah!
Oh no, the moon thing. I better fight it. Oh wait, I didn't do the things. It's just gonna eat my face.
That's funny.
Alright, yeah, so that only took about 15, 20 minutes. Because I spent the first, 10 minutes dicking around letting people come in.
But now you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Thing's creepy though, looking.
Oh yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that I don't have to fight that thing. That I feel like that thing would be absolute bullshit to try and have to fight.
Yeah.
See, I told you. Revenged me for killing you.
All in one, yes.
Nice.
You just took a game.
Wow.
Damn!
And a second time.
Damn, girl!
Okay, just need to keep an ear out for Penny. She's doing that thing where she just sunbathes. Heyo, Papa. How's it going? How is your Thursday? Up and down? You know what? Fair enough. Sometimes days be like that. But at the very least, there have been some ups. Woke up and might be the only up poach. I'm sure there is at least some other okay things that happen throughout the day. So getting Rattata to 15 doesn't matter nearly as much. It's more so of I want to get this like set up so that way when we start going through like Mount Moon and all that, it's not going to be nearly as annoying. Also, Hyperfang this early? That seems kind of wild. I would have imagined Superfang would have at least been first. I only got 9 more quick attacks, which, you know, not a huge deal because we could just switch to tackles or Hyperfangs. Because realistically, we should be outspeeding anything and everything that we run into at this point. I'll probably just swap quick attack with probably tackle, to be honest. Just to make it so I can just keep clicking A. Oh wait, bit quicker to do in the actual battle. Just keep clicking A for tackle. Almost there. Alright, we can slow that down. Let's turn the volume back up for now. Perfect. Alright. Now, the plan is we're just going to start Bulbasaur and we're going to hit everything with Vine Whip. That is the plan. There's literally no other plan. And the nice thing about this is we'll get 3 achievements for every gym leader we beat. So if I had to guess, what's probably going to happen is just like the last time we started this, we'll probably make it through Misty. Probably. I'm not 100% sure because sitting here thinking about it, there is a fair chance that it might take a little bit longer because we will be, what's what I'm looking for? Training to level cap this time around instead of just like to where, oh, it's like, yeah, this will probably be good enough. Alright. Probably should save in front, but I was like, I don't know if save scumming, like, I was like, if I'm going to do Nuzlocke, I'm going to do the Nuzlocke right. I'm going to completely restart over if I need to. Yeah, just 4 times damage with Vine Whip. It's just too good. Boulder Badge. More powerful. Flash outside of battle. 3 Chivos, 1 battle. Love to see it. Alright, so Pikachu, Oddish, and Bulbasaur are going to be like our main 3 focuses throughout Mount Moon and on our way there and all that. Because the 3 of them are going to be what carries, us through Misty. If I remember correct, I think Pikachu learns Thunderbolt at like 26 or something crazy like that. Which, if the level cap's where I think it is, that means we could have Thunderbolt for Misty, which would be huge. I wasn't sure what was about to come out. Was paying attention. Pidgey? Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say nothing's actually down there. Oh, this can be a double battle. Neat. Caterpie Rattata. Alright. Going to Thundershock you. Vine Whip you. Thundershock you. Vine Whip you. Alright. Thundershock you. We will Leech Seed you. Alright, a little dangerous, but that's fine. Thundershock you. Tackle you to finish. Never mind. I didn't think that Thundershock was going to take out the Butterfree. That actually really works out. Ooh, now we get Ivysaur. Thundershock. Spirit double Leech Seed. Oh, I'm guessing I can't have multiple Leech Seeds going. Or either that or I missed. Cool. Bulbasaur's evolving. Which that's going to be really helpful. Big stat boost. Right before dealing with Misty. I probably won't even bother training up Charmander until after Misty, to be 100% honest. Probably not a whole lot of worth training up a fire Pokemon to bring it into a gym, because if it gets down to like the wire, there's no way a Charmeleon's going to survive. Penny Wolf? Okay. Alright. Everybody give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Yes, Penny, I hear you work.
Okay. More Thunder Shocks. Metapod really means nothing. Some more in front of him. I know it's on this line. I know that much. He's switching to Ivysaur because I'm not risking Pikachu here. Perfect. Okay, I know there's an item here. Ah. Oh, that makes sense. There's the little mark right there that's different than everything else. Okay. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before. Alright, but that's good to know. I thought it was in his line of sight. Ba-da-ba. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, did that fight. But yeah, I'm mostly focusing on Pikachu out here because we're probably going to more so focus on Ivysaur and Oddish in Mount Moon. Alright, maybe if we do in fact get a Sandshrew again. Alright. Our encounter. Spearow. Honestly, not bad. I'm gonna hit it with a Thunder Wave and then a Pokeball. It's a level 8. Alright, let's get a little dangerous. One more. Alright, get in the ball. Spearow is a solid mon. Oh, right. I completely forgot about the fact that we lost Mankey. Oh. I don't care about defensive curl. Yeah, that really did nothing. Because I don't think there's any more actual battles. This is its own separate area. Yep. You guys don't have anything. We buy the Magikarp. I'm trying to think. Zero is just gonna be solid, just damage overall. That being said, so would Magikarp. You know what? No offense to... Alright. No offense to, Spearow, but I think having a Gyarados will end up being huge for Misty. I think that'll help, like, cover any kind of issue that we might run into, because I would imagine a Gyarados is probably going to be rather tanky. And if it learns Bite, that'll be devastating towards the, whatchamacallit, the Starmie. Alright, and then first encounter in here. Okay, no first encounter yet. I'm just hoping it's not a Zubat. That's my main thing, is I'm hoping it's not a Zubat. Because if I can at least avoid it being a Zubat, then I will feel pretty great. Because if I get Geodude, teach that son bitch Dig, we'll be looking pretty good for, Bullet Seed is tempting. But again, I don't like 5-stack moves. Of course it's Zubat. It's always Zubat. Alright, get in the ball, Zubat. That being said, Zubat would probably be pretty solid for, like, Koga. Oh, now you want to show up, Geodude? Thanks for nothing. That's fine. I was gonna keep using Vine Whip anyways. Alright, just so we don't have to immediately leave, let's run Oddish a little bit. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with the Zubat. Zubat, at least not with an Oddish. Oddish is definitely not a good option to fight. Alright, Star Piece. Alright, we can try this guy. At worst, we switch into someone stronger. That's all. Okay, that's a good start for us. That said Zubat, so let's send in Pikachu. Rattata, let's send in Oddish again. Alright, 16 for Oddish. Stun Spores, decent. Bug type trainer. Let's go around first. Because yeah, dealing with him, he only has Magnemites, which isn't a big deal. Right, I wasn't sure if he's going to see me or not, but you know, whatever. Alright, let's go Stun Spore. Man. Alright, Voltorb will be easier. I'm gonna go for a quick Poison Powder. Okay, we missed. Screw it. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, that did nothing. I'm good. Alright, just because Bug. Let's go ahead and get Beedrill a little bit of a workout here. Alright, Metapod. Let's send out Magikarp, get a free little bit of XP. Because then we can switch into the Oddish and probably just absorb away all of our problems. Poison Powder is just gonna make this go a little bit faster. Sleep Powder over Sweet Scent. And we'll just keep Oddish. I have no more PP. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Beedrill it is then. We're gonna go heal, but we're gonna have Magikarp out front, so anything we run into, we can just switch in someone. Never mind. Nobody wanted to beat up the fish? Alright. Actually, you know what? As dumb as it might end up being, it might end up taking us a little bit longer to do things. Having Magikarp out front just to do some touch battles so we can get it to Gyarados as soon as possible is going to be just incredibly helpful. Plus, anything we switch into shouldn't be so strong that it's going to really do any real damage to us. Alright, Clefairy. We don't have any real options for Clefairy specifically, so I guess we'll go Beedrill. Just to help Beedrill kind of get some action here. There we go. Going into Oddish, which means we'll go Beedrill. Fury attack. More Fury attack. One more, please. Bellsprout. We'll send in the Magikarp. Get our boyos some experience. Beedrill should still be fine here. Growth is mildly scary. Growth is now less scary. Still no Twin Needle for Beedrill. That makes me sad. I will say, I'm a little sad there wasn't more Jesse and James. I wish there was more Jesse and James in this. Alright, now with this, we could probably switch into a little bit more variety of things. Alright, we got Zubat, so that means Pikachu. Okay, for the love of God. Ah! You gotta be fucking... I've never had that happen. It's like when we played the... Oh my god, I can't believe we lost our fucking Pikachu. I might end up restarting this. That is so incredibly annoying. Alright, losing Pikachu made me care a lot less now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, literally just need to hit one Thunder Shock. And it never fucking happened. So, screw it. Let's play it on hyperspeed. Actually, just out of curiosity. I mean, because I know it's a general rule that if you lose... Okay, so it doesn't have the rare candy rule in this. Just double checking. Okay, yeah, no rare candy rule. It's dead, it's dead. That's fine. Alright, so that just made everything a lot tougher. Gonna run away from Zubats. I swear to God, if we lose another. Also, if the sped up music is bothering anybody, just let me know and I can adjust it. Just at this point, I'm kind of just in go mode because losing Pikachu there because of freaking confusion's just no. I'm annoyed by it. I'm trying to remember. When does the double battle for... Oh, I should have thought that, actually. I think the double battle for, with Jesse and James happens after the fossil fight. Run back out, get healed up because I'm not dealing with Ivysaur being as low as it is. Maybe I should just start hyperfanging the Zubat. Because if a quick attack's almost killing it, I'm assuming a hyperfang will absolutely destroy it. Yeah, okay. Magikarp can finally do something, just out of curiosity. Okay, Magikarp can tackle a Zubat to death. That's pretty good. Oh. Just out of curiosity. Alright, the fact that it just keeps using Sing and Growl is just, it was gonna be a nightmare. Alright, Magikarp's practically dead, so whatever else we run into. Wait, shit. Nah, never mind. Alright. Okay, so, for anybody that is wondering, and I will, you know, make note of this whenever I do the actual video, the way you get the Dome Fossil, and I don't know exactly when you can go back and talk to him, but if you go back and you talk to him, I'm assuming at the very least once you make it to Cinnabar Island, right? I'm assuming you have to at least make it to Cinnabar Island before you can actually do anything, right? But once you make it back, once you have the chance, go back to him and he'll be like, oh, I just realized it's so far, Cinnabar Island's so far away, just take this fossil with you. And then you get the second one. And funny enough, I didn't even look that up. I was just like, okay, if I had to guess, it's either A, you gotta go back to the research facility on Cinnabar Island, talk to one of the nerds there. Or, like, maybe at the museum. Okay, we know that the ferry is just a little ridiculous. We can tackle a Zubat to death. Geodudes are free for Oddish. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, as much as I like training up the Magikarp, I'm going to be a little bit more realistic with what we have going on here. I think Ivysaur and Beedrill will be the better of the choices. Alright. We're going to Leaf Seed you, and we're going to Poison Sting you. I'm going to Vine Whip you, Fury Attack you. Vine Whip you, Fury Attack you. Tackle you, Fury Attack you. Leech Seed you, Fury Attack you. And we just keep clicking A. Alright, tackle you. Switching Oddish here. I was gonna say, though, honestly, I probably should have tried to switch in, whatchamacallit, there, nothing there. 4 means nothing to us. Alright, I think before we take on Okay, it looks like it... Oh, wait, or is this technically a part of the other... I thought this was a new route. Oh my god, this isn't a new route. Okay. That does 5 damage. Okay, that does way too much damage for me to... Ooh, Oddish evolves to 21? Really? That's a little surprising. I'll take it, though. Not taking the chance. But yeah, let's see if we can at least get a Gyarados as an option. Already a little too nervous to go any further than that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that I can actually do anything with that, right? Actually... Okay, I can do it, but it's not fun. Alright, let's get some Ivysaur in here as well. Solid for Magikarp. Oh yeah, dropping the... Okay. Like, Pedro, can you please think about learning Twin Needle? Oh wait, I want to try and avoid a poison. Alright, I took a little risk there, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I should probably just... Yeah, let's go heal up. We're so close to getting Gyarados. Once we hit 19 on Magikarp, I will go heal up real quick. I'm just trying to do this in some sort of like actual fashion of like that makes some kind of sense. There's 19, so we can heal up. But yeah, the main reason why I'm also speeding this up at this point is if we die to Misty, I'm obviously just gonna restart. And if I restart, I'll just like do it off stream and get back up to Misty off stream, and then the next time we come in and play, then we can worry about other things. A little close there, but that's fine. Limit 22. Alright, we'll probably start using Ivysaur for the Sandshrews for a little bit, just to try and keep Ivysaur and Gloom in line. Not that, again, it really matters at the end of the day, because we're all eventually going to be bumping up to whatever the level cap is. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go and... Yeah, let me go heal up just in case. Because Rattata's starting to get a little low anyways. And he did it all on its own! Yeah, learning Bite there is huge. Alright, I know that's probably a little stupid, but screw it, let's... Alright. Alright, what do you got? Level 17 Pidgey. Double Hyper Fang. That works for me. Eevee. I'll just rerun Hyper Fang. Okay, so you always get the shiny Oddish. Why did that do so much damage? God fucking damn it. Everything's just awful. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. Oh my god. Well, losing Rattata there, genuinely awful. Alright. If we somehow make it through Misty, I have no idea what's going on. Oh yeah, we have actual Pokemon that we can actually pick up. I forgot about that. Alright, well... Excellent. Seriously, still no Twin Needle. Finally, twin needle. Let's get rid of string shot. Not enough health. Alright. We will actually switch here just to avoid. Alright. Then in our first encounter. Alright, cool. We got a Venonat. Heal up real quick. So that's Route 24. That becomes Route 25. So that should be this should be another encounter. Psyduck, huh? All right. Cool, we got Psyduck. I almost sped through Razor Leaf. guys gonna see? Yeah, you guys don't actually do anything. All right, let me grab the Charmander while I'm thinking about it. Alright, it might honestly be better for us to have the Charmander on the team because it'll take less time to level up and we're gonna want to use it eventually anyways. You know what? No. My first thought was better. Not using it's gonna be a much better use of our time. Alright, let me also get Spearow up a little bit, because if I can get Spearow up to a point where it can kind of at least be on par with the Pokemon in the wild, I could probably get away with yeah, I was gonna say I could probably actually get away with like a lot of training because there's a bunch of like grass and bugs in here. Alright, let's actually slow this down. We have 17 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I was gonna say we only have one more step, right? Oh, okay, we actually have one more. Alright. Alright, cool. We saved a heal. Okay, so 400 is just a little bit too fast. Got it. Alright. That was a little risky, I will say that. Definitely a little risky, but go ahead and put Zubat out front. Oh, is 22? Ooh, 22 is the cap. I thought 20. Did we only? Oh, that's right. We only went at like 20. Okay. Okay, we're actually. Okay, so we're actually a lot. Okay, so I should be just using Gyarados more. Zubat's also a little rough to train. Because Saunders isn't a great move, Leech Life isn't a great move until like well later on. That went up one too many, that could have been bad. Alright, healing up. Alright. Zubat stays out front. We have Spearow come in whenever. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not like that ever's actually gonna do anything. This is Gyarados fight. Gyarados is almost to cap. Oh, I'm thinking 26 for Surge, aren't I? Ah, screw it, we're here. Alright, that's cap on Gyarados. I'm gonna go heal real quick because I can't trust Spearow to be good enough, because we know it takes, what was it, 16 steps to get to the desk of the Pokemon Center from the very first Alright. Alright. Zubat can technically take on a fight, it's not fun. Not what I wanted, but fine. In all honesty, I probably could just not level up Zubat and Spearow at this point, but if this is going to go anywhere with the way I think it is going to go, I'm gonna need to. Okay, Zubat learned Bite. That's an immediate, like, boost. Okay, Zubat can actually start fighting on its own now. Alright. Alright. That's gonna make this go so much quicker now. Alright. 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 No matter what happens, I think whether we make it through Misty or we die to Misty, I'm probably just gonna end there. Not nearly as long as I would normally do these, but still. Yeah, Zubat learning Bite's huge. I was gonna say, biggest problem we have with Misty is the fact that we're gonna have to deal with it, the Starmie having confusion, and the majority of our Pokemon are gonna be weak to confusion, which is gonna suck. Alright. Alright, let's switch in Spearow for a sec. Alright, I'm not taking the chance. As we get some experience while we're doing that. But we can focus on Spearow for a hot second. Because ever since Zubat has been able to start fighting on its own, its level's been going up. Yeah, give me more Venonats. More Venonats, more Bellsprouts, more Oddish. Alright, killing everything with at least 2 pecks is pretty good. Three pecks for the Psyduck, but Psyduck do be a thick boy. Yeah, 265 for a Bellsprout. Give me more Bellsprout. 265 for the Oddish as well. Okay, so Oddish and Bellsprout, please. Those are going to be the XP. Okay, that one wasn't very high, but I'm guessing the one Bellsprout we ran into had a, we're almost to 19. Let's at least do this. Learn Pursuit. Yeah, let's get rid of Growl. That will be helpful against the Starmie. Alright. No. I'll take a crit on that. Alright, Zubat at 19. Alright, that was at least a free heal. Yeah, sure, actually. Oh, right, it's a ghost type move. I thought it was a dark type move. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Zubat was going to be able to pick up the kill, and I was gonna have to switch. If I had to guess, we'll probably have to do one more round of heals. I don't think we'll be able to get all the levels that we're looking for. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna kill the Abra. Yeah, okay. I should probably move Astonish. Wing attack's nice. I'm gonna get rid of... I think we'll get rid of Astonish. It's essentially the same thing as Bite, just not as good. Which will be really helpful for those situations. Alright, Zubat's almost there. Ooh, and we get the evolution? Huge. And if I've learned anything about when it comes to evolving Zubat early game, when it has the option of turning into Crobat, is that it usually, like, if you get it at a, you know, generally low age, or not age, level, and you do like just the generic amount of training, usually by the time it evolves into Golbat, as soon as it levels up the next time it goes into Crobat, so we could very well have that. Oh, Penny. Oh, sorry. I was full on focused. Alright. Alright. Everybody give me a few moments. I gotta take a Penny potty, and then we can see how we stack up against Misty.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. The what?
Jambone, I'm so sorry. It's like, I gotta take a Penny potty. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Excuse me? Can I get this man, please? Hello, game? Pretty sure you shouldn't be allowed to alert arms when I'm beating your head in, but you know, whatever. It's not my game to design.
Alright. Step 1 to lower its Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step 2.
No,
You eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step 3. And step 4. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step 4. Profit.
I don't. Awesome for Taco Bell, baby!
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
I just need an MMO a little more faster paced than WoW. That's fair. I've never actually played WoW myself, so I can't like speak on it. Ooh, okay. Alright, we kept it under single digits. Alright, I definitely need to try and move the router and modem closer, or what? Hey! Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? Activate. Oh, cool. I teleported the swords back.
where it's alright, it's getting to the point where gravity is going to be my enemy for this stream. 10 out of 10. Gravity is not liking it today.
That's the preference, not wanting to get greedy.
And this is it, bitch!
He did it!
If there was a teabag emote, I would be teabagging so hard.
I can't imagine that
A
one.
teabag emote?
Yeah.
Well, either way, that's going on TikTok. 'Cause fuck that bitch.
Hell yeah!
Oh no, thing. I better fight it.
All right. Sorry, everybody. Welcome on in, Raiders. Wonderful timing, right? But all right. Jam. Anybody, if anything. I was like, I have something set up that I've never actually had a chance to do yet. The real question is, do y'all want to see a raid trailer? And do you want to see a win version, a fail version, or a funny version? That's the big question. I got this set up a little while ago, and I've honestly forgot about even having it, so I think this would be a... Alright, we got a yes. Now, which one would you like, Death Archer? But also, while Death Archer's answering, welcome on in. Tash, Jam, Willin, Forrest, Kai. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for coming over in the raid. DeSarah as well, Sophie. And ads, be right back. Okay, that'll be... Okay, we'll go funny. Once everybody's back from the thing, we'll do the thing. Want them all. You can't have them all. Okay, you're back? All right. Death Archer asked for it, and in some way, shape, and form. Hi, Jam. All right, Jam. It's like, I guess you'll get the final decision, seeing as how you are the raid leader. Do you want to see a funny raid video, a win raid video, or do you want to see a fail raid video? Win? You got it. Welcome on in, Raiders. Here we play a variety of games, and while we play those games, we stay winning.
Winning?
Not quite like that. Around this upside.
Yep, red shield, but I'm pushed hard.
Broken. Got him. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
First time ever champion as kill leader.
Let's go, Lord.
All right, we did it. Last team up Tuesday, we pulled off a dub. Hell yeah.
Dub with you being the kill leader.
Also, that was my first win as Wraith as well. Doing all the things. Sometimes I just get lucky. Alright,
Hammer me, bro! Oh my god,
Did that work?
that worked. First place! Yes, gotta clip that. Gotta clip that. Oh my god.
Oh, I just heard a shiny. Yep. You did it. And I was right. Easy, yellow boy. Perfect, because you're going to go on an Ultra Ball. It's going to be great. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, shiny. Oh, and it was the last one of the outbreak. Yeah. Sometimes it's because chat believes in me.
I believe in you.
Well, you shouldn't, because that's a bad choice.
Believe in the me that believes in the you.
Channel point?
I think we're good.
She has to be dead. You won! Yeah!
Yeah, I did it! I was really worried that he ended up dodging that.
And sometimes it's because of my mad skills.
Oh my god, I fucking got him while he was driving. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. That was so good.
No fear, only good beans. In first place, first try on this map. Let's go. I heard a zipline. They're probably coming up.
Yep.
Other one's up.
Got him.
Good job, dude.
They should have known.
Get butted. Right here, somebody else.
Wild ladybug. Also make my way to you. Oh, they're right here. Broke him. Got him. Either way, click that follow button if you want to see more wins that make you want to say, "Let's go!"
I'm not gonna make it.
I did.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it though.
Ooh, I think we did it. Oh my god, I think we just. Yes, our first place again.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Okay, cool. So I'm glad that worked out. How did everybody enjoy it? The headshot one on the boat reminds me so much of the time I sniped a pilot out of a plane in Battlefield 1 who wanted to keep strafing. Gotta love that. It's like there's something so especially satisfying being able to kill somebody while they're in a vehicle. But with that, Jam, Raiders, anybody, like if you got a raid and run, I completely understand. If you want to at least keep a tab up for me, I really appreciate it. If not, no big deal. Such a banger video, thank you. I took the time to throw it together. And like I said, I have a funny version and a fail version as well. So if anybody wants to see any more of that, make sure to raid me while I'm online. But with that being said, let's get back to what we're doing here. We're trying to get all the achievements for Recharged Yellow, which is a fan-made Pokemon game that essentially turns Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald, or whatever, into Pokemon Yellow for the most part. And we've already gone through the game once, and we've done all like the, I guess, easy achievements. We've caught all 170 available Pokemon. We beat the all the gym leaders, even their rematches, and we and yeah, that's it's like we got all the like different items that you can pick up. That's the other like big thing. So now we're just going through and we're doing the Nuzlocke challenge mode level cap run, which every time we with the way this is set up, every time we beat a gym leader, we will get 3 achievements, which is pretty nice. And then once we can make it through this run, then we should have all of the achievements. So pretty much what we were doing is we're trying to get everybody up to level cap so we can go take on Misty, which Misty is going to be pretty rough to say the least. So I'm hoping that we can do some work against Misty, but I'm not gonna lie, I have a feeling that we will probably lose at least one Pokemon. We've already lost a couple of Pokemon, mostly due to crits and just dumb luck. And that's the reason why we're playing at like 300% speed, because I just, after losing my Pikachu to literally just hitting myself with confusion like every single turn after getting confused by a Zubat, it's like I've kind of lost the will. Just gonna say I need to raid more so you can see the others. Alright, I think I'm going to start off with Gloom, because I'd rather lose Gloom than Ivysaur. Alright, we're not about to lose. You gotta be kidding me though. Wake up. Alright, Starmie's about to come out. Alright, as much as I don't want to do this, we hit the Leech Seed. We switch into Fearow. Yeah, that's what we were worried about. Alright, I do not want to lose. So. Alright. I was hoping Beedrill would go faster. Alright, if we lose anybody, At this point, I'd rather it be the Golbat. Oh, okay. Okay, that's 3 achievements. It was a little rough, but honestly, the mons that we lost, Fearow and Beedrill, honestly not that bad, all things considered. And the nice thing about the Nuzlocke mode is, if they die, they stay dead. There's no cheating around it. So what we will do is we will take Beedrill and Fearow. Just so anybody wants to follow along, that Nidoran, that's an extra Pokemon that we caught just to test to see if it'll let us catch it. Any Pokemon you catch after your first encounter just automatically stays dead, but you can still catch it to help fill out the Pokedex so you can get the different items from the aids. Mankey died to I think a crit absorb. Pikachu died to confusion. I can't remember. Rattata died to, I think, also to a crit absorb and or sludge bomb. It was a bad time, and then you just saw those 2 die. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we got 3 spots open. Okay. Well, we got 2 spots open. Let's bring the duck. Though the duck's not necessarily going to be super useful when it comes to, what's what I'm looking for? To, Surge. It's going to at least be useful enough. Alright. Not taking the chance. So as of right now, the biggest problem we have right now is the fact that we don't have many options to really help out against Surge. Granted, Ivysaur and Gloom are going to be decent options. Alright, so wait, that was Route 5. Alright, so what do we got for Route 5? A Growlithe. That's not horrible. I forgot that it has Roar. Yeah, okay. So we just miss out on that. Okay. Well, let's go heal up real quick. But yeah, I think we're gonna just keep it at this speed. Because I'm realistic to the fact that this is probably not going to be a one and done. The odds of us winning a Nuzlocke are pretty slim. So I'm thinking it's better just to go as quickly as possible. Oh. Okay, so this is still Route 6. Go. I'm gonna try and do this. Oh, double battle. Okay. Let's at least do a double battle where we have at least a little bit of variety. All right. Okay. Finally wakes up. I need to... Alright, I think we're gonna need to switch out. Actually, yeah, we're gonna switch out both. Solid. Oh, right. Okay. I almost forgot that Gyarados was poisoned, but luckily we're close enough, it doesn't matter. Alright, no real point in getting the old rod unless I want to fish up another... Actually, just out of curiosity. Alright, so I'm gonna guess it's just combining things in together. Because this is technically a different area. I feel like this shouldn't count towards Nuzlocke rules. Alright, never forget your bike. I think it's probably a good idea to pick up at least a Diglett as soon as we can. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, thank God. Oh God, chat. I thought that was GG's. I thought we were about to lose our Ivysaur there, but oh my God. First encounter Doug Trio. Oh, those looks are scary. Oh, yeah, we ended up finishing Dark Souls 3. What we ended up having to do, well, we went through the entire game with all of the enemies, here, we're gonna switch you out. All the enemies at like 200% health and also dealing an extra, I think, 35% damage to us. And I think there might have been some damage negation on their end as well. I can't remember. But we did the entire game like that. But once we made it to this one DLC boss called Midir, just an awful dragon fight. It was too much. We couldn't do it with that. So we took away the extra health. And that made it like more doable. But we technically, like, I'm sure we probably missed a boss somewhere along the way, but we technically did all of the oh, that was a oh, I didn't realize they gifted us a shiny Charmander. Oh, okay, cool. You know what? I'm not mad about it. I thought it looked weird, but I thought it was more of the fact that like in this game they also have like color variants where it's just like, okay, here's like a slight difference in the color. It's not as shiny, but it's like, you know, just generally kind of different. Okay, we at least get, all right, cool. So we'll have a shiny Charizard at some point, hopefully. Nice, we did a movie night last night, so I missed the last hour. I mean, that's all good. Dragon, yeah. That dragon was not fun, to say the least. What movie did you all end up watching? Was it good? That's on me. I accidentally clicked A way too fast. God damn it. Yeah, alright, this front is cursed. That's all there is to it. This front is just cursed. This is why you don't play 300% speed, chat. K-pop. Ooh, I've heard so many good things about that. I really need to sit down and watch it at some point. Alright, I can't believe we're missing out on probably one of the greatest Pokemon we could have had on the team, because Ivysaur is so useful. Alright, so we essentially really need Doug Trio to like full carry Surge, or otherwise we're screwed. probably shouldn't have you here. You, we already did you, we already did you. I think that was supposed to be oddish. Alright, let's slow down. Yeah. Alright, we got 42 steps. I think that's more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, okay. More than enough. I have a dozen or so antidotes on me. Alright. But yeah. Alright, we're gonna switch to Doug Trio because we don't want to deal with Poison Point. Oh, right. I think that's everybody in here. Alright, 25 is not level cap. Did we fight you? We did. Okay. Fight you. Oh! Oh, because we already had. Okay, interesting. Okay, cool. So we. Alright, I'm glad I paid attention to that because I was about to just absolutely nuke that Digi. Would have preferred the Drowsy to be honest, but you know, whatever. Alright, we'll heal up here. Oh, we never did all the trainers up top. I just remembered that we kind of skipped over these guys. Alright, I think 26 is in fact the cap. Squirtle, we will switch. Learn Mudslip, Overgrowl. Trio's almost to cap. Oh my god, that... Oh, shit. We could have had a Jigglypuff on the team. Shit. That's screwed you. Okay. We're just playing this entire thing horribly. Alright. Let's see if we can't get at least Charmeleon up to... like 20, so that way we can at least kind of use him for SSN. Alright, so here's my plan. Because originally I was going to end after Misty, but you know, it's like when you get a raid and all that, you go a little bit longer than what you originally planned. So what we will do is we will go until Lieutenant Surge. If we make it through Lieutenant Surge, cool. If not, it is what it is. Alright, I'm not too worried about getting the Psyduck up, if we're being honest, because I'll probably just swap the Psyduck for the Blastoise, or, well, Squirtle. And if we get to the point where we only have the Psyduck left for Surge, we are in a bad spot. Feel free to raid out whenever you want to. It's like we can chill in the next stop too. All good. I was just gonna end early because I was already feeling just kind of down about the fact that we lost our Pikachu early and everything was kind of just going to shit. Not because I had to raid out, but normally I would raid out around like a half hour from now. Anyways, so I think we should be fine. All right, if I remember correctly, it's the second one. That's the place we can heal. Yeah, so 26 is the cap. And none of you actually tell me anything special. Taking the chance. Break is a solid move, but it's nothing that we're really going to be able to use. We will swap for the Tentacool. I think it's only these two. Oh wait, I want to do the bottom floor first. Part. I don't know if there's something specific about this ROM hack, but it feels like friendship takes forever to build up. Okay, acid. That being said, I'd rather have stun spore over sleep powder. At least that gives us a little bit more to work with. We will swap here just to get rid of the amount of smoke screen accuracy loss that we had to deal with there. Alright, switching to there, absorbing here. Huge. Alright, before we do anything else, because everybody's looking a little bit knackered. Come on, over one? Nope. Alright, everybody's full up. Alright, I might need to start touch training the, oh yeah, he only tells us about the Snorlax. So for the rest of the boat ride, other than for the rival fight, I will essentially touch train Psyduck just to get Psyduck a little bit up. Yeah, so I don't think any of you fight. Alright, so we changed the Rattata. Stuff. You guys have nothing to say, and I don't think you guys. Yeah, you guys are nothing either. All right, let's heal up one more time, because you can only imagine how ridiculous the chat fight is going to be. I think this is also one of the times where I went and I said, okay, he always starts off with like his Pidgeotto or whatever. But no, here he throws out a Cubone, I think? No, okay, so maybe that was somewhere else. Alright, throw out Gyarados. Eevee comes out, screw it, Gyarados can stay. I think that was supposed to be okay, only an Oddish. Alright, cool, that takes care of that. Alright, we now have access to Cut, which means we can now go take on Surge. I feel like we should probably be good. I feel like taking on Surge shouldn't be that big of a deal. Ooh, okay, yeah. We can get you a ginger ale. Alright, everybody, give me a few seconds. I gotta go grab a ginger ale for Kit. I'll be right back.
Alright. Step 1 to Lord's Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step 2.
No,
You eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step 3. And step 4. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step 4. Profit.
I don't hustle for Taco Bell, baby.
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with 26 heals. I'm fine with going in with 2 cats.
Who wants some noodles?
I should be.
I don't know if I actually have all those alerts on that scene. I'll have to double check that. But how's it going, Number? How is your Thursday? What quest did you get? Ooh, collect all the superhero trading cards. Fun. They worked the sound. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I have the I guess the source for the thing. That's the big thing. But that's the nice thing about Mix It Up and the way it has it set up is it's not like playing the sound through the source on that you put in OBS. It plays it through your headphones. I'm doing all right. Can't complain too much. I'm just mildly disappointed in myself with how this Nuzlocke's been going, but we've been ever since we lost our Pikachu, we've just been playing on 300% speed, so we've been kind of zooming. And they're doing all right enough. Their tummy's giving them a little trouble at the moment, but you know, nothing a little gingy ale won't help. Damn. All right. All right. I'm actually gonna slow this down to 200% so I can so it's a little bit more able to. Nah, Doug Trio not sus. Doug Trio, good boy. Thank God. All right. Back up to 300%. All right, can we make it through Surge? Okay, Lieutenant Surge defeated all by Doug Trio. Easy. 3 achievements. Boom. All right, cool. That worked out decent. Alright, Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, not a big deal. Just old air conditioning company from the condo we used to stay at. We never got this Squirtle. But they called me last week trying to set up a thing, and I'm like, I just never bothered calling them back, and they called again. I was like, you know what? It's like, let me at least answer so that way they don't keep bugging us. And by us, I mean me. Alright. Alright. Squirtle out front. Whatever Squirtle can't handle, we will switch. Actually, wait, yeah. Ooh. I'm trying to think, who do I want to teach Water Pulse to? Do I want to give it to Gyarados? Because Gyarados doesn't actually, yeah, I think I need to teach Water Pulse to Gyarados, because Gyarados doesn't even have a water move, and I don't know if he learns a water move. At least with Squirtle. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Because we want to keep touch trading. Squirtle's evolving. Uh, 45, yeah, there's no way we don't have 45 steps to get to there. Let's see if we can't at least make it to... Aerial Ace is solid. Probably gonna keep that for Charizard. Alright, we will switch here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, four times damage is nothing to mess with. Alright, I hear penny whining. Everybody give me a few moments. I'll be right back once again. I don't like hearing all this. I don't like immediately see big... Oh. Get up, get up, get up. No, 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 not like this, not like this, not like this. Oh, thank God, oh, thank God, oh, thank God. Run, 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 run. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Alright. Alright. Step 1 to Lord's Zumba class. Order Taco Bell. Step 2.
No,
You eat
that's shitty.
all the Taco Bell. Step 3. And step 4. Profit.
I'm pretty sure step 3 is sit on the toilet and wonder why you ate all that Taco Bell.
Exactly. That leads to step 4. Profit.
I don't hustle for Taco Bell, baby.
Yeah, but you get all the stuff out of your body, you lose weight. Zumba class complete.
Do you even know what Zumba is?
Yeah, you Zumba through all that Taco Bell. Taco Bell, sponsor me. I'm like your biggest fan.
The fact that these things are not... Oh my God, what is this nonsense? I'm literally getting screwed by game mechanics here. Thank you, Jesus. That was awful. And we're gonna... Wow, okay. Alright. We're gonna wait for that to activate. Oh, cool. I teleported my swords back to me. Good. Got it. Perfect for spoopy seasons. Ooh, we got us a nice hit right here. A Radiant Gardevoir. Okay. This might be fine. Alright, we already know Bite's good. Alright, just like that, War Turtle already looking pretty solid. just for speed's sake. Do a quick minor heal here. Real quick, yeah. We're not gonna play around. Rapid spin over withdraw, even though rapid spin never really comes up, to be honest. Ooh, Chansey on the team, huh? Alright. I'm not about to deal with that. Okay, Chansey added to the team, pretty decent. We can probably set Chansey up in a way that should be like really tanky, really just a giant wall, which that could be really good. Like, as much as I'm like upset at myself for losing the Pikachu, I think we should be fine, because what I will probably end up doing to essentially cover the loss of Pikachu is once we get the free Eevee, I'll use the Thunderstone on it. So we're at the point where our War Turtle is set up. Another thing I might end up doing, at least this time around, is I will probably actually take the time to do the gambling so I can actually get to, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can get Ice Beam for War Turtle. It'll take forever, but it'll be fine. And can I get anything other than Rattata here? Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, okay, cool. Getting Nidoran female there is huge, actually. That covers the loss of not having the Nidoran male, which is really helpful. Actually, I don't really have... Yeah, I don't have... Cool. Alright. With that... I'm going to say that's probably a good stopping point. We made it to... We got through 3... Guess who's wearing a brand new... Ooh! Neopet shirt, eh? Okay, okay. Ooh, you know what Okay, I'll probably just do some stuff, Yeah, I'll probably have to do some stuff online, because off stream, because I'm clearly missing out on some things. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to go grab Flash for sure. That's gonna be a big thing that I'm gonna need to go grab, but that's a problem for another time. All right, let's freeze that up. All right, I don't need to record any more of this because we don't do outros for this because I'm just gonna be doing a big old thing. I think I was gonna say Crafty's on. That's always a good place to go. But is there anybody else on that might be at least a little. Yeah, there's not a whole lot on. Also, looks like Crafty's gonna be going into Coral Island, which sold. I haven't seen Coral Island in a hot minute. Alright, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet and just get out of here. Go show Crafty some love. Come back in about 3 hours to see me play some Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. And maybe, possibly, more Pokemon Radical Yellow Friday morning. Probably not, though, because Kit took the day off, and I'm probably going to just take the time to hang out with them. But either way, thank you all for joining me. Go show Crafty some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all later. And then I will give it a few moments because stream delay's the thing. Because, you know, gotta love stream delay, right? Okay, that's probably enough. Okay, bye.